Hey, souls, what's up? Blue Öyster here.
Bruce here. Good evening.
Yeah, we're gonna do a song, a good old blast from the past, I'm sure you guys know of Blue Öyster Cult. The song is Veteran of the Psychic Wars, live. October 9th, 1981. Digital restoration done in 2021, so this ought to be interesting.
This is during the time when that movie Heavy Metal came out. That was groundbreaking.
Oh, yeah.
And they did quite a few numbers that were kind of like for movie soundtracks, and this was a stab at that.
It's a great song, as I remember.
Yeah, near that, Pink Floyd or a Yes tune.
Yes, true that. Anyway, without further ado, what do you think? Get on into this?
Engage, number one.
We shall.
Free. So let these shakes go on.
Man,
It looks like Data almost.
oh, that was amazing, eh? I mean, I really love the way they transitioned from one part into the next. And
Yeah,
everything.
that was artful the way they could do that. Been doing it, for long ago.
Oh yeah.
People, just born with a couple of genes turned on that the rest of us flush
Sure.
down the toilet or something.
Sure. I got to see him live back in Tampa.
I saw him in 1977 in the warehouse in New Orleans. And the next day after the show, the roof collapsed.
Wow.
Saw Sticks there too.
Yeah.
I think I saw a Ted Nugent. It was a hotbed place to go to. It was. Carpet you just sat on, and it's a grandfathered in place, It didn't meet any safety fire standards whatsoever. And
Right.
so they just knew it's going to go on one day. What if?
Sure. Great guitar solo.
Yeah, it really
that's kind of
helped.
like the main concert guitar solo thing.
It really helped to build with the melody.
Right.
It really, and also with the vocals too. Vocals kept to build the melody also. It wasn't any one part that really stood out. They really work as a group. I mean, a group effort.
The keyboards was amazing. And the drums, the impeccable sound, I mean, really.
This is one of the
an incredible band.
One of the greatest, unique American bands of their time. Now, what time? Let's see, wasn't it Godzilla, or was it a
Go Go Godzilla? I'm not
or
sure.
the other tune that was their trademark? Was that like 1973 or something?
I'm not sure.
It was ahead of its time in the way they were using the backup singers. But it was early in the 70s when they first, got their break.
Yeah, they're amazing. Always loved Blue Öyster Cult.
They were on par with like Creedence Clearwater Revival, American band. It's not rock and metal, blah blah, but it was its unique thing.
Another classic of theirs was "Burning for You."
Yeah.
It was great stuff. And this concert's absolutely, that show didn't disappoint with this song, that's for sure.
Yeah. It stands up there with "Don't
amazing.
Fear the Reaper."
Yeah, that's another one. There's so many great songs from Blue Öyster Cult. This one was on the heavy metal movie soundtrack, revolutionary cartoon movie, in my opinion. It's just very impressive.
They were consummate performers.
Oh yeah.
Watching them how they did, and people that were helping them set it up and make it go. They were on par with Sticks. It was another just complete, utmost of a performance quality people.
Oh sure, yeah.
One time I saw Tommy Shaw break a string and restrung it, and was going before the song ended. How he worked that, man, I saw it.
That's impressive. I've had to do that before, but it was a really long song.
Depends on what string it is, too.
It was a Floyd. I didn't have to do all that. Just kind of loosen up.
That was a long song, wasn't it?
Roll it back some, lock it in. Turn it back up.
Oh, it broke near the nut.
Yeah, it broke
Oh,
off
well,
right,
man.
right there at the bridge piece.
The string god was smiling on you.
That's one of the pluses of having a Floyd
Picking
Rose
on it
working
real hard at the
tremolo
nut.
on your guitar.
Using a quarter to play the string.
But in my opinion, really don't get the sustain like the string through body guitars do.
Blue Öyster Cult's got that quality of timelessness, is where, man, they were playing it 50 years ago and it's still relevant.
Yeah,
Like a Jimi Hendrix song.
I'm not sure what kind of pickups those were, but it was there were
There
solid
were rails.
bars.
I was just pointing out because it was
Yeah.
a Mexican Strat, because the pickup hole was straight.
They're rails.
Rails. That's what I saw.
Yeah, dual rail type deal.
Those are a really hot pickup. Hot.
Yeah.
So he was. And Blue Öyster Cult, they really don't use, super saturated distortion stuff.
Well,
They'll overdrive it a little bit, but they really play clean.
oh yeah, yeah.
Even on that song, the bass
They're clean players,
line,
yeah.
it was modest. It
Yeah.
would stay back, and feel the groove and the melody.
I agree.
It had to support the vocal part, because his voice wasn't like a
Well, it all did, and
Freddie Mercury,
Yes.
but it was a good voice. Tuned for that song.
yeah,
There's the
Yeah,
storytelling.
yeah. It's an amazing story behind it. It's an amazing song itself.
That old crate amp over there in that picture.
Wow.
That's old 80s, real early 80s.
Sure. And just an amazing performance all around.
It gives us hope. They're older than we are.
Well, this was back in 1981, so
They're still around.
it's been a minute. Yeah, I think so.
One may be in a wheelchair or two.
They did great when I saw them. They really did. But anyway, well, that's about all I got on this one. You got anything to add?
No, I was pretty complete and brief about it.
Sure.
Don't have to just keep running endlessly on
Yeah. Okay.
like
Well-
some of our solos.
Yeah. From time to time, we get carried away. Okay. Well, brother, I want to tell you happy birthday.
Thank you. It's a burden.
Yeah. Well, you knocked back another year.
Yes, survived it. It was brutal. Not even a comely winch on the side, to ease the burden. But such is a warrior's life. Valhalla, I am coming.
Alrighty then. Well,
Zdrowiatovic. До свидания.
okay. Kitos for watching. And God bless everybody. Everybody be good to each other. And everybody stay safe. Keep rocking. And later.